Time now for What Are the Odds as we welcome in Mark Malusis and Sal Licata. The over-under, gentlemen, for Le'Veon Bell this year when it comes to total yards is 1275.5. Moose, do you think Le'Veon Bell should be used more as a runner or pass catcher in the Jets offense this year?
Yeah, Jonas, I mean, a little bit of both, but I mean, I think he's going to set the tone with what he does behind what I believe is going to be an improved offensive line, you know, trying to win the battle at the line of scrimmage, open up some of those holes, learning from his patient running style, Sal. And I think it's a more talented offensive line. And Le'Veon Bell certainly is a dual threat at that running back position. But, you know, I think he can be Sam Darnold's best friend at running back. And that is putting them in situations where it is third and short, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, keep the defenses on their heels and allow Darnold to make great use of that scenario. So to me, it's on the ground. It's using his legs. I think that's going to be the greatest weapon that Le'Veon Bell provides this Jet offense.
Yeah, like anything else, you want to balance, right? I'm with you. It should be a little bit of both for the Jets to have success as a team. But let's not forget, Moose, you mentioned it. He should be a dual threat, explosive in both areas. And I think him being able to catch passes out of the backfield is potentially explosive for this Jets offense and for Sam Darnold. That's what I want to see more of. So I know that they need to establish the run and have a balance there and set the tone behind what should be a much improved offensive line. But the explosive plays that Le'Veon Bell used to make with Pittsburgh, receiving the ball out of the backfield, we need to see more of that from the Jets. Not to mention that outside of, tight end, it doesn't seem like the Jets have any weapons that Darnold could throw the ball downfield to. They may need Bell out of the backfield to catch more passes. So ultimately, you want to balance, but I think the more explosive plays can come from him receiving the football out of the backfield.
Yeah, it's an interesting point, Sal, because, listen, hearing Moose's point that Bell is a running back first, we all understand that. But being that the Jets lack all those weapons in the passing game, or certainly they're unproven up to this point, would make you think that really Bell should be utilized heavily in that passing game.
I don't think there's any question about it, Jonas. Now, look, you hope that somebody emerges. Mims could get healthy and emerge. Crowder had a good rapport, or Darnold, or you want to use Herndon now, who seems to be having a good camp here, and use him. I think there'll be some options. But, Moose, Bell, I mean, that's one of the reasons why we all loved him from Pittsburgh. He can be as explosive a player that we see catching balls out of the backfield.
No, there's no doubt about it, but it can't be Bell for 2 yards, Bell for 3 yards. Let's throw to Le'Veon Bell for a completion of 6 and then do it all over again every time to try and generate a first down. I get the point that you're making, but the one thing that Pittsburgh was able to do, and listen, Pittsburgh had much better weapons when Bell was running the ball out of the backfield and catching the ball out of the backfield than what the Jets have here in 2020. You want a little bit of both, but he is going to be the bell cow running back for this team. No stretch of the imagination. That is what he is. Now, you can make use of him as a receiver coming out of the backfield as well, especially when he creates matchups and mismatches going up against opposing linebackers or safeties.
Moose, when you just said Le'Veon Bell carry for 2 yards, carry for 3 yards, and throw them, I had flashbacks to the Luke Falk offense. So that's all I need to hear. Gentlemen, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Amen.
Thanks, Jonas.